Hey, what is up guys, it's Phone Take over here with another video, and this one guys I'm going to be comparing an iPhone 6 running iOS 10.3.3 to an iPhone 6 running iOS 11.2.5 Beta 5 this time. So Apple just released iOS 11.2.5 Beta 5 this time, and I want to see if it's getting better now. So stay tuned guys. So this one is the one running iOS 10.3.3, where this is the one running iOS 11.2.5 Beta 5. So Apple did improve the boot up on iOS 11.2 basically compared to iOS 11.1. So it slowed down with iOS 11, so I'm not sure if it's going to be faster than 10.3.3. So it darkened here, so I don't know, probably the one with the Beta 5 will boot up faster. I hope so. Both are taking some time. The iPhone 6 is slow when it comes to booting up compared to the iPhone. Okay, so Beta 5 is faster. Yeah, slightly faster. It's 2-3 seconds faster than iOS 10.3.3 here. So it's a definitely good improvement here. Right guys, so both phones have nothing running in the background here. I'm gonna just try the fingerprints scanner. Oh, it's actually faster than the Beta 5. It was identical this time. One more time. Yeah. To make it fair, I'm gonna do it one more time here, guys. Alright, so this time, because I was supposed to click on the iOS 11.2.5. So, okay guys, nothing running in the background, so let's just launch some apps. So, starting up with some stock apps here. It was identical actually. So, 10.3.3 and Beta 5 were the same. Launch camera, taking a picture. So yeah, this one had flash on, but they were identical actually. Weather, and about the same. Refreshing here, yeah, I think it was identical as well. Trying stocks here, faster on iOS 11.2.5 Beta 5, impressing. So next up, App Store, and loading this thing here today. I think it was identical, maybe 10.3.3 did load it faster. Moving out, going to iTunes Store. You get the older one here on 10.3.3. Okay, so definitely 10.3.3 was faster. So next up guys here, HomeKit. Faster than 10.3.3. Moving out. Next up guys, Reminders. It was a millisecond or so faster than the 10.3.3. So yeah guys, as long as stock apps are concerned, they're about the same, as you can see guys here with the other. They were identical. I think even the 11.2.5 Beta 5 was slightly faster there. Safari. Actually identical. I think they were loaded faster on the 10.3.3 though. Let's just scroll down. Alright, so iOS 11 has this better Safari experience. Nope, I take that back. No, okay, it's just better. You can scroll way more on the 11. So moving out, notes. All right, both took some time. 10.3.3 was faster. So now moving to third-party apps to warm things up here. So going to Geekbench here, launching Geekbench. And was slightly faster than 10.3.3, just showing you guys, same specs exactly, but this one has 10.3.3, this has 11.2.5, Beta 5 this time. So next up, launching Antutubenchmark. When it comes to responsiveness, they're about the same, but loading the app was faster on the 10.3.3. Moving out, going to stairs, a game here. And when it comes to the responding time is exactly the same, so there's no lag whatsoever till now, which is something good actually. I think it was faster than the 11.2.5. We got no ads here, so okay, we did. Now okay, well, about the same ads, but I think that the 10.3.3 was actually faster. Moving to Floor is Lava here, another game. And the loading screen appeared first on a 10.3.3 this time. So usually, yeah, there's a slight speed. You can actually notice it on the 10.3.3 over the 11.2.5. I won't say slight speed improvement, but took that back, guys, because That's not an improvement, that's a downgrade basically. So going to Temple Run 2. So yeah, there is some downgrade when speed here. I want to say upgrade, but yeah, got slower. But when it comes to third-party apps or games or whatever, guys, you won't really feel the difference. Tempo 3.3 is actually slow because games demand more power over time with updates. They keep adding new features, so you end up getting a slower device. But that's not actually the 11.2.5 was faster. Yeah, definitely faster. Impressive here. Moving out, going to Google Earth. Oh, some lag actually on 10.3.3, some hesitation there. Wasn't willing to launch the app. Zooming in, yeah. So it was definitely faster on the 11.2.5, guys. Next up, guys, Subway Surfers, Cairo edition. And I think that 11.2.5 beta 5 launched it faster, but let's see which one will load the game actually. All right, so it's about the same. Get these pop-up notifications. Oh, actually no. 11.2.5 was fast, slightly faster there. Impressive. All right, going to Rush, another game here. And I felt some hesitation on the 11.2.5 beta 5, guys. Loading seems faster on 10.3.3. I get an ad here, so okay, ad here as well. And that's a fail. Gonna redo this, guys, to make it as fair as possible. So Rush. Yeah, so I think the tempo 3.3 would be faster here. It was actually faster, but I got no ad here. So moving out. Now going for Space Frontier. So yeah, the iPhone 6 now is like 3 years old. About 3.5 as well. So guys, the phone is pretty old. With the new updates on games and the software itself, the phone will definitely get slower. But the thing is that there's a big difference between the 6 and the 6S. If you're interested in watching a comparison between the 6S and the 10 or the 6S and the 6, I'm gonna keep the, you can check them definitely in this video. I'm gonna link them. So guys, that was it, guys. So now just gonna do some RAM management test here. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so some RAM management here. Oh, so iOS 10.3.3 kept it in the background. 11 had to refresh. Impressive there on the 10. Going to, let's say, weather. Oh, 10.3.3 did a great job. Let's just say iOS 10, stocks. Wow, impressive. So iOS 10 can keep apps in the background. iOS 11 can't with 1 gig of RAM. So clearly, guys, with iOS 11, okay, I actually had to refresh. But yeah, so guys, with the iOS 11, basically just telling you guys to get a phone that has 2 gigs of RAM at least in order to keep apps, prevent them from refreshing, basically. So I refresh in iTunes and App Store on the iPhone running iOS 10. But these apps are pretty heavy, so it's normal. Oh, okay, I refresh on both. Let's go to something else. Reminders. Oh, that's cool. So iOS 10 is actually doing well. Phone dialer. So definitely iOS 10. iOS 10 kept at least like 5 apps now in the background, or 4, where iPhone, the one running iOS 11.2.5 beta 5 didn't really keep anything at all. So you can really see the difference between iOS 10 and 11 here. So okay, this had to refresh. So next up, notes. Okay, good job on the iOS 10. Geekbench, impressive. I'm actually impressed with iOS 10. So basically keeps everything in the almost everything in the background. So even some third-party apps here. So next up, Antutubenchmark. Oh, that's actually okay. We'll have to refresh. So yeah, again, iPhone 6 has 1 GB of RAM, so even on iOS 10 it's not perfect. So with iOS 10 we had the iPhone 7 Plus with 3 gigs of RAM, so basically it was a thing even back then. So 1 gig of RAM was a bad idea actually to come with iPhone 6. So floor is lava, had to refresh. Moving to something else here, let's go for Subway Surfers. And wow, so iPhone 6, iOS 10 did keep Subway Surfers in the background. That's amazing. That's something you don't see on iPhone 6, sadly, now on iOS 11. It had its days now, it's just iPhone 6 doesn't really keep anything in the background at all, as you can see, guys. Next option, go for Google Earth. Google Earth, searching for it here. And okay, so we'll have to refresh. But loading it back again was faster on the iPhone running iOS 10. So one more thing here, let's go for Rush. Okay, so both have to refresh. So but again, guys, iPhone 6, iOS 10 was good with RAM. I mean, RAM management was kind of decent. It wasn't perfect, but it was okay. Now this phone is failing, keeping anything in the background. Nothing at all, basically. Guys, so now I'm gonna do a Geekbench test here. And as always, guys, just gonna skip through and show you the scores. Alright guys, so here you have the scores. This is the iPhone running iOS 10.3.3 and this is the iPhone running iOS 11.2.5. So guys, I want to say that when it comes to the battery wear level, this phone has 94% battery. I installed 2 apps, so just to make sure, guys. So one says 94, one says 97%. So that's weird. That's the one thing, guys. And this other phone has something similar too. So show you guys here the wear level, 3%, as well as the other app here. Yeah. So I think they're identical, guys. One app shows 94, the other shows 97%. So they have the same wear level, guys, but this one performed worse for some reason, iOS 10.3.3. So now guys, for the last thing here, Antutubenchmark test. Before doing that, just gonna close everything else. And just gonna start the test here. And as always, guys, just gonna speed this up. So enjoy. Alright guys, so here you have the scores. So the iPhone running iOS 10.3.3 did perform better, even though it had a lower score in Geekbench 4. So in Geekbench 4 it performed lower, but here it did better here. But as you can see, guys, the weird thing is that the RAM on the iOS 11 scored better, but in the test, guys, it showed that the iPhone 6 on iOS 11 was terrible when it comes to RAM management. CPU was slightly faster on iOS 10, like you would expect it to be. UX as well, 3D. So basically everything is better except for RAM. So that's it, guys, and both phones did lose a lot of battery here. Alright guys, so I just want to say that the iPhone 6 running iOS 10.3.3 lost exactly 15% in this test, where this one running 11.2.5 beta 5 lost 24%. So better battery, 9% better on the iPhone 6, 10.3.3, guys. Just want to say that. So as guys, iOS 10 was better in keeping some apps in the background. RAM management was better on the 10, as well as iOS 10, as well as the battery. So basically it's a downgrade to go to iOS 11. Even now with 11.2.5, iOS 11 is still worse than iOS 10, sadly, guys. So I think at this point we're not gonna be seeing any improvements. Maybe with iOS 11.3, I hope, guys, but till now it looks bad. So hope you guys like the video. Subscribe for more content, and peace out.